Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the next episode of my Unemployed challenge in Football Manager 2019. Make sure you drop a like on this video if you want to be seeing more and you are enjoying this series. So, before we delve into the episode, it's not something I normally would want to mention or anything like that, just something you may notice. My hair's not pushed back. Like, I didn't get a haircut or anything. People thought that. I was like, oh, you got a nice haircut now. I'm like, nah, I would basically sit down for videos and just push my hair back and, yeah, so it look professional. And I'm like, after a while, I'm like, why am I doing this just for YouTube? And it kind of stemmed from one of my mates who watched my videos, and he's like, why do you change your hair just for videos? Like, this is what you'll see me in, like, my everyday life. So I'm like, yeah, hold up, just to look more professional or just to appeal to a certain audience. And I'm like, I've even got another personality online, which I won't mention. Yeah, you probably wouldn't know of. So yeah, nothing to do with Football Manager and stuff, just something completely different. But it's music related, let's say. But anyway, that's enough other information for you. But I thought, yeah, I'll just point that out. It's like, what happened to your hair? Anyway, that's not something I want to be focused on for the Football Manager videos. So let's get into the updates. So previously we did play that first AFC Cup game, which was all right there, got a good result. Well, 1-1 wasn't terrible, but the good result was next, where I played that off camera. We started playing some off camera, 4-0, and we still have friendly. We still have friendly to play after that. So it was really mixed. They're pre-season games, partially, really just competitive ones. Then actually our first two league games were draws. And I will go through them, guys, so you can see, because we were the better side. Yeah, dominate possession, as you can see, more shots on target, everything like that. So I was disappointed. Yeah, we really couldn't get the victories here. Again, the same case. Look, 12 on target, only for the 1 goal. Was pretty disappointed. But then at home, it really clicked together. But this is one of the worst teams in the league. If you take a look, they're bottom after a couple games there. So I was going into that one expecting it. I was expecting that result, so he smashed in quite a bit. But when we go into the we've got another game in this group, the Asian Confederation Cup or AFC Cup, which is really important. That team that's top, but it's not going to be the same. It's not the same rules. And there's something that happened, guys. This guy's 35. You know how I mentioned that rule where a player over 30 can't play? It said that in the rules, and then that's not a rule anymore. Apparently, he was allowed to play. So that's what I mean. When I'm managing in these leagues, I never have before. It's really unsure for me, a lot of things. So we're just progressing through. These players I don't know. These players I don't know. So I'm just like getting through the games, kind of. You ever play Football Manager like that? When you're not familiar with the players, you just go game after game and you just play through. You don't really think too much about it sometimes because you don't have the actual knowledge of the players in real life. That's what it's kind of like. Though, guys, something interesting has happened. Like, it's gotten worse without getting bad results. The managerial support is abysmal. The players have next to no faith in you, so you're very unlikely to see much support at this stage. Like, they actually came to me and saying, yeah, like, the dressing room, we don't have faith in you, but nothing backed that up yet. We were only getting, we're unbeaten. We're unbeaten. Like, they were up against me and just, like, saying all this stuff that we're not happy with you, but I haven't done anything bad yet. There's nothing I have caused about that, you know what I mean? So it's very, very weird. Yeah, I just had a quick search here on the 17th of March, so it was only going to be here for a little bit more. So squad unhappy with club situation. I've been told by the squad they're not happy with your management of the team. Like, what did I do? I've lost the dressing room, so they're talking about how they're unhappy, but that was from the get-go. They didn't have faith in me because I had inexperience. They haven't even given me a chance yet, and I've done alright. So, yeah, players, they don't have faith in me. Even though the actual morale is solid. There's no players really with terrible morale, and there's some players want to leave and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm up against it a little bit early days, while still doing alright with results. But it looks here, Ong has suffered from food poisoning. He might miss, because we got 2 days, and that's 3 to 4 days. I'm not sure if he can come up. And as you see right here, Warriors FC closing on new record unbeaten run. How about that? Anticipation is building as Warriors FC edge ever closer to setting a new team record, and there is plenty of attention, focus upon them. No pressure, hey? So that's 10 matches. 10 matches undefeated in a row. Oh, that's another injury, guys. That told ya. Gonna make it hard on us. That's a 2-week injury, but this is what you get. The good thing is, if we were to choose a position and a player to get injured, well, not a specific player. And guys, keep in mind, we've had some players away. Yeah, you wouldn't actually have noticed, but that's why they've been out of the squad. Like Fukuda was away on international duty, so some of the better players, yeah, they were out. I think, yeah, there was another one as well. And also Prakash, he was wanting to play a bit more, so he brought him in. So yeah, there's a bit going on. And for this game here, Jamari, we couldn't have him registered, so we just have to switch up a bit. So yeah, now we're heading into this match, and I told you, yeah, that team is first. So we're gonna really look to try and beat them. This is a big match. So Wayloon is suspended for this one, and then Sahil injured. And I feel at least we can select a team. And with Ong injured, yeah, we're just going to have to... Because that was just a poisoning. That was the food poisoning. It shouldn't affect his like physical ability in the match. So I think he should be alright. So I don't reckon like he's conditioned 75%. You reckon just from food poisoning, he shouldn't be like not match fit to play, you know what I mean? Like, his sharpness is still 93%, but that shouldn't affect it, I reckon. Just food poisoning. You should be still feeling alright physically. Yeah, so with some forced changes, let's go. So it looks like they're rolling with that 4-1-4-1, a defensive midfielder in there, Hafiz. I always like that formation. It's very solid, especially... Well, they're doing well, but in terms of not conceding too many goals, I really rate that formation. Obviously, with your certain roles and you have your wingers pushing forward, that formation can be... It can be very successful, let's say. It's a good... I like the ones where you can be defensive, like responsible defensively, as much as I like scoring goals as well. Scoring goals very important at the same time. So, we're at home, so let's do this one for the fans. But, yeah, that's something I've noticed, guys. I found it very, very hard for my players to get reactions from me, and that's probably because their lack of belief. That's what I've noticed. Like, I haven't had as much luck, and sometimes get bad reactions from players. Much more than I used to, and that's down to the manager's quality and players doubting me, really. Which it's no surprise, I've got to say that. It's not a surprising fact. Like, a manager rated how mine is, yeah, it's nothing to be not worried about, or just, yeah, not surprised that they're reacting in that certain way. So, this is how it has been in these recent games I've played, that we've just had tight matches, honestly. We had that one where we scored 4 goals, but the rest, yeah, been pretty... Ong, he's exhausted. Is the food poisoning exhausting him even more? Oh boy, but what a quiet half that was. But that's not... There's going to be a chance. There's going to be a chance, guys. I hope it is for us. Sharif, come on, play this. We can get a late goal in the half. Sharif, come on! Oh! Shamil Sharif. What a hit. And just to sneak that lead. And Rosani there getting the assist. He's going to be playing a part a lot, especially in these games. He's going to be the one that's starting in that left midfield position. Because, yeah, in the league, we have to start at least... We're going to have to start at least three players under 20. He's one of those, but he's not one we registered initially, but then we had to change things up a little bit. But yeah, we got him playing there. So that's what I mean. We've had other players that we would drop because they're older, and he's one we bring in because of his age. So yeah, it's just one of those things. Anyway, he got that goal very well, and that's what I mean. There was just multiple players. A lot of the names are similar to me as well. Anyway, if we go passionately and say we're pleased, yeah, it's easy to get a good reaction though when you're winning and you say you're pleased for sure. But if I was like, guys, if I was like, don't be complacent, they might be a bit unhappy with that. So I think you go with the safe one there. So we might have to be a bit careful here. We've got 3 players on a yellow card. Maybe we'll look at a change. So maybe Emran on that yellow card. So we've got Hakim. See this Rahman, I don't really know too much about him for one of our players. Physically, he's very poor. You see 2-star current ability, that's what I just look at. You might think Hakim, he's less, but for like look at his performances, have been alright. Just get him in a good role, like central midfielder support, probably is best for us. And yeah, this is what I meant, guys. Salamat, he's the one that hasn't started in the league because we haven't been able to get him in, because we were bringing someone like Rosani because of his age. But for me, because he counts as one of those under 23 players. But Salamat is, for me, he's the better player. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that. Prakash, maybe we'll sub him and we'll bring on Nizam. He's another one who's 27, so he doesn't count as under 23 player. Even though we only need 3, hey, those spots need to be filled up. So I'm guessing, like, the Singapore national team, they really want to develop, they want to have better development in the youth. So they want to see that with selections from the club teams in the nation. So right now, I reckon we are just going to say tighten up to make sure we hold on defensively at this point. We've only let the opposition have 1 shot for the whole game, so I reckon we'll be right. But once more, we've had more opportunities. We've controlled the possession a bit better. I would like to be a bit more clear, but I suppose if we're going to keep the clean sheet and we get the win there, that is good for us. We'll take that for sure. So once more, just say passionately, and yeah, it was a good win. Just say it the best way. Say passionately and you're happy. So we continue our dominance. Sharif there, he's one of the better players in the team as well. 4-star current ability. So yeah, he's going to be starting quite a few games. Even though we haven't started him in the league, we've kept him fresh for like this Asian Confederation Cup or the AFC Cup. So he can really be strong there, and we did see that. So he's a very good player. Though, guys, yeah, we're just going to have that one game and get this video, and I'll get this video done and get it out to you guys, because we do have to progress through. I have to play a lot more games, so sorry if you're not seeing this every single day, but in these type of series, I have to play games off camera. You would say, oh, you haven't played so many off camera, that wouldn't take too long, but when I've got FIFA videos and editing, I could probably only play Football Manager maybe like an hour every single day at most, and yeah, that's going to count for my today, like this session of recording. And then I've got to edit, then video will be up, and it's basically time to sleep for me. So yeah, hope you guys understand that aspect of it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So you should probably expect my hair to look similar. Again, it's not really a big thing, but I'm sure someone will mention it in the comments. That's just the thing. If I didn't say anything, people are like, what happened to your hair? I thought you got a haircut. And I'm just like, yeah, it's stupid, because I would just do that for YouTube, for you guys, you know, for this, I suppose, personality I have, like a football gaming channel, I guess you can say. And yeah, and I just it's weird to talk about, because this is just how I am in my normal life. So it's like, yeah, what's different about it? Nothing. So it's just more this side of things. So yeah, guys, it's a bit different. It's a bit different for me, and I just felt it's weird. If I'm sitting down before I record a video, then change my hair up, push it back, I'm just like, nah, mate. It just feels awkward, to be honest. It doesn't feel natural to me. Anyway, again, it shouldn't be something I talk about, but yeah, there would have been some people saying, oh, why is your hair long now? Yeah, anyway, hope you guys are all good, and I'll catch you guys next time.